Hey, what's up guys? Tim here with the Juice and Youth Empowerment Systems, talking about our May Done For You programming. So we finished the first two of our 2-week cycles last month. We're on to two more new 2-week cycles. Those are going to be pull-up, jumping, and coordination drills. And in the second 2 weeks, we're going to focus on squatting, handstands, and flexibility plus nutritional information and education. Okay, so with the first 2-week cycle of this, with pull-ups and jumping and coordination, there's a lot of technical components to all of these. Okay, so make sure, especially with the pull-ups, look at the exercise selection template that we have for you in the collateral folder that goes through all the different parts for each level of shirt and kid that is at in your program to help make good choices for the movements, right? Basically, for the beginning students, we're looking at good isometric and eccentric strength first, some sort of contraction strength that they can do easily. So what those might look like is pull-up as chin over bar hold for isometric stuff or top of a ring row hold. Eccentric strength, lowering with a spotter, making sure they can lower well and do that. Same with the ring row, works really well. And then finally, for contraction stuff, a lot of the younger kids or newer kids aren't going to have pull-ups yet, so ring rows are a great variation for that for pulling. Other things to work in there throughout, you'll see in the programming cycle, rope climbs, rope hold, rope pulls, dumbbell rows, all that stuff, super good, super fun. But again, you're going to want to lean a lot on the exercise selection template for there. For jumping, we're working at mechanics first, right? That means that the ha-he-ho jumping progression, right? Real simple, real fun. We want to get their movement positions down, starting with that good athletic position in the snap down position to jump. You'll be surprised how many kids can do the movement of jumping, but can't get in the proper setup to jump well and express the jumping mechanics and power for that, especially for the box jump, and we make sure that we're spotting on those there. For coordination, these are fun different skills we have for them to learn, being able to throw and catch with both hands, moving on the agility ladder, right? Those are all coordination-based things we want to work with them on for that throughout the month. So take extra notice of that. And again, with all of these, look at the exercise selection template, and you'll see different drills and skills in there for all of those. Second 2-week template, we're looking at squat, handstand, and flexibility and nutrition. So squatting, while we're doing that all throughout the month, right, and we're always doing all of these parts throughout the month, the squat, especially starting with air squat into a lightly loaded squat if you want, whether that's a small, a little dumbbell or kettlebell is fine. We're not looking for max load front squats with our 5-year-olds. In fact, most of them never ever get loaded up, period. We want good movement mechanics first, right? And the same idea, starting with isometric, can they hold a squat and do it technically right? Can they lower properly, keeping their weight in their heels and midfoot, chest up, hands away from the body, and the mechanics are good? Then we can work on squatting at a tempo, and then maybe squatting in a workout eventually, and you'll see that in the programming. Handstands, just like we did our coaching course, is a progression through that to get them inverted. Spotting is one of the biggest things, so always be a good gauge of the number of kids you have in the class versus the number of helpers you have, and if the formula is not right for that day, make sure that you're making good choices, always what's right for the kids first, and not just, hey, well, I have to do this. Safety is number one no matter what, and when we get kids inverted here into a handstand position, while it is a simple skill for many of them, for some it's not. We want to make sure that they're good and taken care of. The flexibility parts in nutrition, we're looking for balance here and their fitness stuff, not just looking at how many pull-ups you can do, but again, coordination, flexibility, and nutrition is educational, right? We're not trying to give them a macronutrient counting plan. We're not trying to help them lose 10 pounds to fit back into their wedding dress, right? We want to make sure that they are feeling healthy and understand some of the basic components of nutrition for a lifelong good choice. And that's ultimately why we say this is a character-driven program first, level-based second, right? Because we want them to be good here and good and well-rounded versus, well, your output was good, but hey, you're now you have some bad habits, and that's not what we're looking for. So that's an overview for May 2017 for our Done For You programming. I look forward to talking to you guys soon.